Good morning! It's a Sunday service, which means we're doing stretches. And got a request this week for, what do I do if I've been sitting all day? Someone just got transferred to a desk job and they're having a hard time transitioning. They're like, ow, my back. Actually, I don't know exactly what all hurts. But yes, if you ever have any requests, that's what the DMs are for. Or you can post a comment somewhere and I will eventually get to it. So if you got something that's been bothering you and you want to see some stretches for it, send it on over. Because otherwise, I'm just sort of like pulling shit out of my ass, okay? And that might not be what you need. Okay, so if you have a job where you're sitting all day, which is whether you're at a desk or you're sitting in your patrol car, eventually that shit just starts to get like a little like achy and sore. So here are a few different things that you can do if you've been sitting for a super long time. One thing to do if you are sitting a lot is be mindful of what your posture is doing. The more you think about like people's traumas, especially if you're a detective and you're dealing with like really dark shit, it's gonna pull your chest in because like protective, like it's one of your like subconscious or unconscious like protective movements that your body does to protect your heart. So if you're paying attention to a bunch of fuck shit, you're naturally gonna kind of like cave in. Okay, people who tend to be more depressive are hunched over. Okay, so are you sitting all day like that? Okay, one thing that I like to think of that makes me kind of giggle every time is I like to think titties up. So titties up is gonna lift that chest. So that's another thing that you can think of if you don't want to think about titties up, is think about your heart or your chest lifting up. Work with lots of people where they've got like these intense rounds happening because you've got your tactical vest pulling you forward. And again, you're just paying attention to bullshit and you're looking for what's wrong every day. Okay. So think about heart up. Okay. And then with your belly button, this can be supportive. If you can pull your belly button in towards your spine, not like 100%, think of maybe like 10%. Okay, so it's a really small engagement that's happening. That's gonna give you some support here so that you're not out here. Again, you're not rounding, you've got some structure happening. So posture's really important. And then, okay, so if you've been like chilling all day and you're just like, ugh, okay, and you stand up and you're like, man, I'm ready to stretch and shit, okay? One of the best counter stretches that you can do is opening up the front side of your chest. And I want you to be careful with this because a lot of you have low back issues, low back, like disky types of things, or really, really tight hips. So this can get a little dicey. If you're one of those people that like to open up your things like this, I'm gonna show you a better way to do it. You have to think about your spine and you wanna create some length in it before you go and like bend opposite direction with your like lumbar area, okay? So I'll put my hands back here. I'm immediately thinking about lifting up my chest though. So titties up, yeah. And then I'm thinking about pushing my hips forward, but I'm still lifting up my chest. So I'm not compressing all down here, okay? And I can even use my fingers to like help my hips come forward. And then think about pulling your elbows together, okay? So take a deep breath. Let your head kind of like relax a little bit, like the sides of the neck. Good job. Good job. And then come back to neutral. Some people then want to go like opposite direction. That can be really intense in your back. So kind of like pause, see if that was okay. And then another stretch you can do is for your low back. So if you have a chair handy, I'll show you the chair way and then I'll show you a standing way. All right, so if you're just chilling in your desk and you can just scooch all the way to the front of your chair and then spread them legs. Actually, no, keep your legs together. Keep your legs together. Fold your body over your thighs and drop your arms. Drop your head, Let everything relax. You might have to take off your belt for this if you're like able to do that. Okay, so you can do that, or you can do it from a standing position, so you can bend your legs, and again, thinking about chest to thighs. Okay, if this feels okay and you're standing, you can always kind of like straighten the legs a little bit. Watch that ass. That's awesome. Okay, so those are a couple good ones where you're opening up the chest and then you're taking some of the tension out of the low back. Let's stretch your chest, okay? Your pecs is gonna help. Everything gets kind of shortened when you're doing this all day. So we're gonna open up this. It'll give you a little bit more space back here. So palm, find a wall, okay? Find a wall, arm, elbow goes straight out, okay? I'm gonna turn away from my hand. Yeah. I wanna relax the shoulder as much as I can. So if I'm like tensing it and it's all the way up to my ears, that means that I went a little too far. So I'm gonna turn back. Okay, so you figure out what works best for your body, and then we'll take a few breaths. I hope y'all are doing well. I'm very excited. I go to New York at the butt crack of dawn. My flight's at 5 a.m. But I'm going to hang out with New York tactical officers. Got 2 classes. They're sold out. I'm very excited. Let's do the other side. Palm is flat. Bring that elbow out. And then again. Woo! Ooh, my serratus is tight. I took a power yoga class yesterday. It's fucking awesome. Like, I walked out sweaty, and then I went to the dry sauna for about 10 minutes. Ooh, Lord. Okay, here we go. All right, so those are just a couple stretches that you can do that can help open up your chest a little bit, kind of undo the sitting that you've been doing all day. And then another one that I like to do, which requires some mobility, guys. Not gonna lie, if you have poor mobility, this exercise might not be super easy for you. So just be mindful of that. If you have some kind of like cloth in your car that you carry all the time, or just some kind of like, this is a shirt, you're gonna hold on to that, and you're gonna try and find that forward bend again, where you can at least just start to pull your hands up. Okay, back behind you. I have a lot of flexibility, so my arms can kind of keep going. You might be like here. You might be here. Is that Mr. Darcy? So you kind of decide, but we want to let the head dangle. Okay, and we eventually want to be able to relax and just kind of chill. We'll take 3 breaths. I feel this way more on my left side than I do my right. Good. Take 1 more breath. Good. Woo! Woo! Lord. Okay, let's do 1 more. Do we have time? 9:10. Okay. If you don't ever twist your spine, oh, my back just popped, that was amazing. Spinal twisting is a really great thing to get in the habit of doing. It does a lot of good things for your internal organs in terms of like massaging the organs and stimulating function, but it also feels super good. So I'm gonna show you one that you can do seated, and then if you are out in patrol and you don't have access to a seat besides your car, I'll show you a standing one. Okay, so if you're sitting at work and you're thinking about a twist, okay, most important thing is that the hips stay facing that direction. I'll take my opposite arm to my knee and then hand like this. And again, I'm trying really actively to keep my hips that way. Lift up your head, lift up your chest, Relax the low back. Good. Now take some deep breaths into your stomach. Let your head kind of, or your gaze travel back in the direction of your shoulder. If you're shaking or like you're really struggling to be into this, it's probably too far and you need to back out a little bit. We want to be able to relax. That's where we're going to find the actual twist and the benefit. Okay? So take one more breath. Good. And then we're going to just twist the other side. Oh, it already feels so much better than the other side. Okay, so opposite hand, outside knee. My hips are forward. And I have a lot less movement on this side than I did the other. Wow. I'm going to breathe into my stomach. Relax that low back. The more I can relax, the more I can find a twist. Okay. Cool. Now, if you don't have access to a seat and you can only be standing, you can still do the same thing. My hand will go to my back, or it can even go open. A lot of people don't find this super comfortable though, because they do have a lot of tension going on. So if you can somehow reach this direction, and the hand can go to the low back, hips are facing forward. That's the important part. So this one isn't as intense as if you have a chair. Ooh, I just got a little back pop out of that. That was nice. Okay, relax the sides of your neck. Relax your back. Good. Okay, and do the opposite side. I'll turn this way, okay? So I can reach around my body. You have a lot of stuff on the front of you, and if you have a larger body, that might be difficult. That's okay. If you can hook onto something on your belt, just remember, hips are forward, gaze tries to travel backwards, breathe into your stomach. Relax your neck. Good. Good. Oh yeah. Okay. So that's really it. I hope that was helpful. I already mentioned this in the beginning of the video, but if you have any stretches that you want me to do, if something on your body doesn't feel good, send me a DM. Even though I can't respond to them until the 25th, motherfuckers. Instagram. They won't even tell me why I'm blocked. That's what's super dumb. And I'm like the nicest person. What happened? Like, did someone report me? I don't know. Anyways, I can't respond to any DMs, no nothing until the 25th. So there's that. But anyways, if you have any requests, send them over to me. I hope you guys are doing well. You have a lot of reasons to feel stressed these days. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself. I was listening to a podcast this morning about this doctor was talking about the benefits and like the detox benefits from infrared sauna use. So if you have access to either a dry sauna, a wet sauna, or infrared, like they have those at like cryotherapy chambers or cryotherapy like offices and businesses. So if you can check that out, it has major impact on your immune system, which is something that stress symptoms impact first. Okay, so if you have a lot of stress going on in your body, it starts to break down your cells. It breaks down your immune system. It makes you more susceptible to sickness, which can, in my opinion, be contributed to why COVID is having such a big impact on your community. Is you guys have these stressed out bodies. Darcy, come here. You have these stressed out bodies, and then if you don't have a good respiratory system, like it's no good. So check out the benefits of infrared sauna use or dry sauna use. I encourage you to give it a try. It'll feel really good. You'll get like a body buzz afterwards. So it'll kind of feel like, when you take like a first shot. It's good stuff. I hope you guys have a super great week. I will see you later on. And, maybe I should do a separate video, but while I have you here, I just started a Police Week campaign. I'm fucking going. I am making this shit happen, and I kind of need your guys' help. I want to take TacMobility to Police Week and offer free services. So I'll bring out my massage table, I'll do trigger release therapy, and then I want to create these calm as fuck kits that are free to every officer that comes to the booth. So I started a campaign on GoFundMe. I'm trying to raise $3,000. If you can either repost it and just tell people it's a good fucking cause. We're a fiscally sponsored nonprofit, so it's for a good thing. Or if you feel like donating and this shit's been like impactful for you, I would love it. I would love it. Even if it's $5, I'm fucking going. There are 25,000 police officers that roll through Police Week. If I can like expose them to recovery and make it a free resource, like, ugh. So anyways, check it out, and I really appreciate, thank you. I'm glad that you appreciate it. I want to keep doing as many free things as I can. So let's all pitch in together and make this fucking shit happen. And the benefit about Police Week is there's so many higher ups that go there that need a little dose of reality when it comes to, like, I'll have like these infographic postcards with how you guys feel about leadership, how, where you guys are in terms of like the data and stress goes, so that we can stop like playing this stupid back and forth. Do we really need wellness? Are you sure? Maybe they don't need it. No, we need something else. We need to do pink patches, or we need to get pink handcuffs. No. We don't need trading cards, baseball cards. We fucking need wellness. We need wellness for officers. Did you guys know, little mini rant. Did you guys know that that the DOJ gave officer wellness, created an officer wellness like fund for $4.5 million, which sounds cool, but like it comes out to $5 an officer. Meanwhile, $400 million was given for hiring. Like, what the fuck? Okay, so I want to advocate for you guys. I want your guys' help to get me there. I'm going to DC, god damn it. I'm fucking going. So if you can donate $50, if you can donate $25, whatever, please do so. It's fucking happening. I will pay for this shit out of my own pocket. Well, I am. But like, this is happening. I've already decided. I've already started feeling the feelings about being on my way there and helping people. So thank you so much for resharing it, reposting it. You guys are the best. Have a great fucking week. Take care of yourselves.